Good day, everyone, and welcome to the midweek market update. Now, guys, in this session, I'm going to be analyzing pairs that I'll be focusing on for the day. So, I'm just going to analyze those pairs, give you a breakdown on those pairs. Why am I focusing on those pairs? And we're also going to be doing what? We're also going to be focusing our entries before they even materialize so that we are prepared to execute that entry when it does happen. So, without wasting any time, let us get into it. Now, the first pair that I'm going to be focusing on is going to be what the Great British Pound over the Australian dollar. Now, if you can track this pair starting from over here, you can see that price is giving us what this type of movement. This is our impulse correction. This is our impulse. This is our what? This is our correction. As you can see, this is what our impulse once again. And then price is presenting us with what? With this also. This is still what our correction. And now currently what are we having? This is our impulse. And this is now what? Our correction. Now, what can we see that is similar from this type of structure? We do see that every time when price breaks out, it does impulse. When it breaks out, it impulses. When it breaks out, it impulses. So also over here, we are anticipating for price to do what, to have a higher probability of impulsing all the way to the downside. And now if we can move on to what our our mid-time frames. On the mid-time frame, currently at the moment, we don't have anything, but we can see that structure even more clearer. Even this one is appearing even more clearer. If I can do this, you can see impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. So we're anticipating for price to impulse all the way to the downside. And now as we're moving on to our lower time frame. So on the lower time frame, what are we anticipating? So this is where we look for our interest. So when I'm talking about our entry, let me show you a practical example. I'm talking about something similar to this. So this is the type of entry that you're looking for. And once again, and from the breakout, stops above to do it to catch those sales to the downside. So that's the type of movement that I'm looking for over here. So currently price has not displayed a clear corrective structure, but I'm looking for something in terms of like this. What? This is still my impulse. This is still what my small corrective structure. So all that I'm waiting for on this one is for price to do it to give me a breakout. So if it does break out, then I'm looking to enter like so. At least 1:2 and above. So this is how I'm potentially looking at GBP AUD. But because of this risk to reward ratio and the type of structure, I don't think I'll be interested as of yet. I'd rather wait for price to see whether it'll give me something a bit smaller for what an increased risk to reward ratio. Probably something like this. The overall high time frame structure is good, just that the low time frame structure is not that clear. So I'd prefer to wait for something along these lines. So that is it on GBP AUD. Now my next pair is going to be what? The US dollar over the Canadian dollar. So this one is my favorite for the day. So I think I'm going to be focusing on this one. So with this one, the thought process similar. First give us this is our impulse, and then what this is a corrective structure. As you can see, even though this impulse is not that clean, but price did give us what this impulsive movement, and this is now what? This is now our sideways corrective structure. As you can see, so I'm anticipating for price to continue and impulse down. Why? Impulse, correction, for price to have what a higher probability of impulsing down. And now moving on to my mid-time frame. So on the mid-time frame, I don't have anything as of yet. So previously, this is where we saw price giving us what? These continuation structures, as you can see, there's multiple of them. So I'll just draw them quickly like this. Multiple continuation structures, as you can see. So also over here, price is giving us what? This is our continuation structure. And now dropping into the lower time frame, how am I looking to execute? So since this one is already here, I can enter where price is currently at, and my take profit is going to be all the way to the downside. So that's why I'm focused on what? The US dollar over the Canadian dollar. So that's how I'm looking at this price. And I can wait and see whether price will give me what, at least one more corrective structure after impulses to the downside, maybe another one before it does reach target. So these are going to be what my points of interest, meaning I'll be using this to enter like this, right? The impulsive movement, potentially also this one, if it does, okay. But for now, I'm more than happy to execute this one where price is currently at right now, because it's already confirmed that this is a continuation pattern. All I have to do is just execute. We can see how price will play out. So yeah, guys, for today, I am mainly focused on the US dollar over the Canadian dollar. So this is going to be the end of our session. And I will continue to update you if anything changes or materializes on this pair. But for now, yeah, guys, this is the end, and I will see you next time.